Welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do a video talking about why I chose to become a lawyer. Growing up, I didn't know any lawyers. I didn't even really think that law school was an option for me. So how did I get here, a licensed attorney? Let's start from the beginning. My name is Alejandra. A little bit about me. I am a first-gen Latina lawyer. No one in my family had gone to college, graduate level program, or a Juris Doctorate level program. My parents immigrated from Mexico in the 80s, and my family history really was, my parents navigated through a complex immigration system on their own. They didn't really have a lot of help, and so knowing how complex it was for them, not really speaking the language at that time and going through different processes at the time too. When my older sister was born, they were going through a really tough time. She was diagnosed with leukemia at that time. When they asked for help from the state, they were denied that, saying that my dad had to quit it, essentially leave his job in order for the state to help. Obviously that wasn't an option. My dad had to work. And so that was really essentially, at least for me, knowing that story, what kind of inspired me to help others and why I wanted to go to law school. And I'm the first one in my family, so I thought of doing different things as I was younger, right? We all do. Wanted to be a singer, a dancer, an actress, but I really started to think about becoming a lawyer, or, at the time I was also thinking of becoming a doctor when I was maybe in middle school. When I finally learned what a lawyer or a doctor does, that's when it kind of set in for me, and I was like, hey, lawyers help people. They help people like my parents. Also, another reason why I wanted to become an attorney, why that got stuck in my head, was I would argue a lot as a kid. I don't know if you all did, but my dad would always say, oh my gosh, you fight with us all the time. You push back. You are like an attorney. You like to argue. You should be an attorney. And, it was jokingly he would say that, because I would question what my parents did or why they said this. I was kind of a little, not necessarily rebellious, but I questioned a lot of things that my parents did, or, what they say. And so my parents were like, wow, you're like an attorney. You're questioning everything. And that is what also sparked my interest into becoming an attorney. I started to really take the initiative in volunteering and helping others when I was in high school and in undergrad, really going out there and volunteering with my community. And that's when I also knew, and it solidified, that yes, I want to go to law school. I want to continue to help people. When I was in undergrad, I actually got an internship with an immigration law firm, and seeing the work firsthand and talking to clients and sitting in on attorney and client meetings, that was like ding, 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 ding. You are built for this. You love this. This is part of your community. Why you want to help your community. And for that experience that I got was really, I think, the pivotal moment for me to say, hey, yes, we are doing this. Once you graduate from undergrad, what steps do I need to take to go to law school and become an attorney? I also had a lot of mentors in high school and undergrad who really guided me. A lot of my mentors in undergrad actually held JDs, and they were attorneys at one point. So hearing their perspective, talking to them, preparing, and a lot of them told me, hey, I see you doing this. And that was what I wanted to do. Also, when I was at that internship with an immigration law firm, that attorney saw something in me as well, and she really, really pushed me to go to law school and to be an attorney. And the moment I became an attorney, she was so happy for me, and it's a warm, fuzzy feeling to know that someone was rooting for me. I think when this dream finally came true, when I was accepted to law school and was telling everyone, hey, I'm going to law school, it meant a big deal to my family. Because at that time, it was just me and my older sister who had, a bachelor's degree. I was going to get my Juris Doctorate and my master's, and it was like, oh my gosh, this is the next step. This is going to be a lot of work. And my family was very supportive. They were like, do it. We will be there for you for whatever you need and what we can support. Also at the time, a big support system for me was my now husband. We are high school sweethearts, and he has been there since day one from the beginning. Him being there with me, helping me make these decisions and providing insight like, hey, we can do this, hey, we can't, or let's wait a little bit. Because I did take 2 years off from undergrad before I went to law school. But even for him, it was like, okay, we're doing this. His family was also very supportive. They were like, okay, go for it. We're here for you. Let us know what you need. And also for my community. When I told all my friends and family, they were very excited. They were like, you got this. We need you. We need someone who understands not only the culture, but who speaks Spanish, because I saw that, I still see that day in and day out, that having someone who's grown up in the culture and also speaks the language provides this huge relief to clients in the community that you're helping. So I definitely saw my community, I still see that. My community members, clients, when they see me and they know I'm an attorney and they can talk to me, it means a lot, because there's not very many Latinos, Latinas who are lawyers. So I knew it was a big pivotal moment, not only for me, but for my community. I will say at the time, the dream felt bigger than me. It felt so out of reach, imposter syndrome, whatnot, but I knew it was possible. I'm here to tell you it is possible. I'll upload a video, some videos talking about my experience through law school, what it was like, what I did to succeed in law school, and about the law school application process. If you like this video, please subscribe, follow, let me know what else you'd like me to cover.